Alright, so this pressure gauge got smashed. Completely worthless to me now, but I figured I'd take it apart and show you all how it worked. Most pressure gauges are all the same, so they're going to look quite like this inside. So basically, this is for air, so the air comes in here, and it goes into this tube right here, which is a copper tube. This one's smashed flat. Most of them are flat, some of them are not. It has a little linkage, which then connects to that gear, which connects to the needle, and the needle has a little return spring on it. You can see there, connects to the front. So, as the pressure builds up in this tube, it wants to expand, and it pushes the tube outward just slightly. So you can see if I move the tube, the needle moves, and all I'm doing is pushing on the end of that up and down a little, just slightly. See the gear moving in there? And this one's all broken because it got ran over, so it doesn't move too well. But yeah, that's exactly how it works. Water, fluid gauge, anything, basically the same. Comes in, pressure builds up in that tube, and that makes it expand and want to uncurl. And then they have a linkage that goes down and onto the needle. Very, very simple. Some of them don't even have the linkage. This tube is just connected. It spirals in and connects directly to the needle on some of them. Most of them do have a small gear set in there to work the needle, but you know, I've seen them with a large spiral, you know, all the way down. Makes it a little more sensitive. And then to calibrate this, you can see in the factory they crimp the end right there. That is the calibration. So some of them have crimp marks pretty far up, you know, as they calibrate it to 0. But that you know, makes the rate of expansion slightly different. A little less area inside the tube, and that's basically it. So just wanted to show you all that. Kind of interesting little deal inside there. Kind of like a watch part in there. Why they have that little return spring on the needle, I'm not so sure, because it's not going to overpower this copper tube at all. I mean, that thing is it's not very flexible, very rigid tube. But yeah, that's it. So, inside of a pressure gauge.